Okay guys, this is part 2 of my preparing for baby update, things I've been doing to get ready. So this is my filofax, and I'm just going to show you the things that pertain to planning and preparing for baby in here, and then I'll do a deeper kind of like review of what's in here and how I use this in a different video. But under my to-do and projects tab, I've got my pregnancy to-do list, and this is what I've been working off of and just checking things off from. So I've got that in here. I made a list of things I would like to buy for snacks during labor for myself and for my birth attendants. So I've got that ongoing list right here. And then here's a list of things kind of on my wish list for my hospital bag or birth center bag. And then under, let's see, notes, I believe it is, I kind of, I wanted to do some planning for like the 3 months at a glance. So this covers June, July, and August, and this is my little cheat sheet. So I've got the birthdays listed out here, sales to remember, let's see, holidays that are coming up, events to plan for during that time period. So we're going to be having Ori's 2nd birthday, my son's Brit Milah ceremony, or we'll probably doing swim lessons this summer. So that's all listed out for me. And then I thought ahead about the thank you notes that I'll probably have to write. So I know I need to send out thank you notes for my baby shower, gifts, meals that people bring over, help with Ori, for the midwives and birth center, for my birth attendants, and for the host family and guests of our bris ceremony. And then I've got a list of our clothes sizes and things that we need, and I'm going to try and get this all stocked up before he gets here, so everyone's got what they need. And then these are my to-dos for after baby's here. I need to contact our health insurance and let them know he was born, set up his pediatrician appointment, and do birth announcements, newborn pictures, my postpartum checkup. I need to plan Ori's birthday party, and then update our schedule. Once I figure out our routine, after he's been here a while, I will kind of update our schedule and put that in our home planning binder, which I'll show you in a minute. And then these are some video ideas for YouTube, and I'm currently working on some freezer meal ideas. So I've got that going. And then on my lists page section, Ori got into my book, I just made a list of how people can help. Like if someone comes over and they say, what can I do to help you? I can let them know, you can change out a load of laundry, do dishes, take Ori to the park, watch the kids while I shower, take out the garbage, cook a meal, sweep the floors, run to the store for XYZ, and give Ori a bath. So I was just writing down ideas for myself so I don't feel overwhelmed trying to dish out chores to people. So anyway, that is everything that is in my filofax. I do have my 6 months from May to December all written out as much as possible with bills and everything. So that's the filofax portion, and now I'm going to show you my home planning binder, which I updated. Okay, here's my updated home planning binder. I use my filofax on a daily basis primarily, so this is more just kind of like a permanent reference, and I wanted to get this updated while I had the time to do it, and before my mom came down and was trying to help run things for a little bit. So the first tab I have is schedule, and I've got 6 months worth of calendars printed out, and I've got June and July written out. This is our daily schedule, but this is what I'll be updating after Noah gets here, along with our weekly schedule, once I figure out what our schedule and routine will be. I've got praying for your husband and praying for your children outline, the weekly tour portions list, and their Bible reading schedule. The next tab is YouTube and blog, and I updated this. This is new. So there's a little blog calendar, a couple sheets of that. some blog ideas I have going on. The next tab is the finances, and I just printed out this bills kind of payment checklist, and this is some mortgage quotes I got. Menu plan, I printed this out. I printed out, I think, 8 weeks worth of menu plans to fill in. And then other things that I have in here are, this is kind of like menu meal ideas based off of a gluten-free or primarily paleo diet. This is my kind of where I buy things, which I need to update. Costco, H-E-B, and Kroger's, where I buy what. Some breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, snack ideas. This is a list of different herbs and how to use them or what to pair them with. And this is in-season produce charts and my kind of like our weekly themed menu schedule. The next tab is what is it? Household. I just have a simple cleaning checklist, and this is mainly like car maintenance information, gifts, ideas and purchase, passwords, favorite websites, disaster supply kit, preparing meals for families with newborns, some Hebrew prayers I'm trying to learn. This is kind of a neat little like summary of each of the Torah portions. And that's that. Then the next is holidays, and I just have like a sheet for all of the Jewish festivals and holidays that we celebrate. And I just, whenever I get an idea or find a resource or something, I just write it down on that page to keep track of all of that. The next one is homeschooling. There's a little outline for Ori's preschool schedule and something for notes. This is her little preschool notebook for her Mother's Day out. A little Hebrew alphabet chart, some of my thoughts and ideas for homeschooling. And then the back section is notes. I've got this Wise Words for Moms, which I just bought and put in here, and it's really neat. It's like, it tells you like whatever discipline issue you're having with your child, here's how to address it, here's like the heart problems, here's how to respond and correct your child, and here's how to encourage them in that area. So, and there's scriptures. So I really liked that, and it fits perfectly in my little binder. I've got our family values typed out, a contract that I made with my husband, and these are all scriptures on setting goals and planning that I did a Bible study on and put in here. Then an exercise log in the very back, and a verse that I'm memorizing. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, I primarily use my filofax, but I just wanted to get that updated. It had been since probably January that I had updated everything. So anyway, that's that. Okay guys, so this is the last part of my pregnancy to-do list update, things I've been doing to get ready for baby. I put together my birth book, and let's just go ahead and show you what's in this. This is going in my birth center bag, things I'm taking with me to the birth center, and this is primarily for my birth attendants and my husband to reference while I'm in labor, but I do have some things for me. There is a baby feeding and sleeping schedule for breastfeeding newborns from cloudmom.com, and this was just a helpful reminder for me to remember like what a typical breastfed baby newborn schedule is like. So I've got that there. I also printed out a few baby schedules so I can write when he sleeps, nurses, poops, and pees, just to keep track of his development the first week or two. If I don't use these sheets, I'll use an iPhone app to do that. The other thing I completed off my pregnancy to-do list was putting together some labor and delivery notes. Hopefully you guys don't think I'm too crazy for doing this, but I wanted to have a way to keep track of the details of my labor and delivery this time around. I had a great experience last time, but I don't remember a lot of it because I was just so focused on, laboring. So I put some things down in a format where whoever I put in charge of this project can just write down the answers, so that I can have kind of a detailed description of what happened during my birth and labor and when it happened and all that kind of stuff for either my baby book or if I want to do a birth story, like labor and birth story vlog or blog post. So things like, when did I go into labor? What were my first symptoms? When did we go to the birth center? How dilated was I upon admission? When they checked me and what I was dilated to. So just like the progression of my labor, how long I pushed, that sort of thing. So that's what that is. I did go ahead and complete my birth plan, so that's in here as well. And my midwives have a copy, but I'm not too worried about it because basically it's all standard procedure stuff for a birth center. This is in here for my husband, what you can do. So this is just helpful reminders for him on how to encourage me and help me cope with labor. Helpful reminders for birth companions. I've got some birth affirmations in here for him to read to me. I've got some postpartum care information, and then this was another project I had on my pregnancy to-do list, and it was to compile a birth picture checklist. I'm going to put either my sister or my mom in charge of taking pictures during the labor and delivery, and I wanted to make sure that I got the pictures I wanted, so I did some research on Pinterest and just blogs and things, and I wrote down different picture photo ops that I wanted them to take, and it's just, I put it in easy format for them to just go down the list and check, and it's like in chronological order, so the beginning of labor, during the actual birth and after the birth, and going home. So that is that. So that was kind of a lot of mini projects in one. So that's my birth book. And then the last thing I wanted to show you were these two things. I wanted to do a better job of kind of chronicling and journaling life with my kiddos, and I went ahead and got a moleskin journal and put this together with some little tabs. So my tabs are gratitude, which is where I'm going to write things I'm grateful for, memories, because I know newborns and little babies change so much and so quickly. And Ori is in a stage where she's just saying new words every day and doing new things and just talking up a storm. So to write down just memories, family moments, prayers, and quotes. So I've already started using this, but I wanted to have something ready to go so I can be on top of journaling after baby's here. So that's done. And then the last thing I've been working on is kind of my postpartum fitness plan. I want to get back down to my pre-pregnancy weight pretty quickly. So in order to help me stay on top of that, I made a wellness journal. It's just another moleskin journal with tabs. My tabs are nutrition, which is where I will journal my food intake after baby's born. I have fitness, which is where I'll chronicle my exercises and workouts I do. Goals is where I'm going to keep track of my weight. I'll kind of weigh myself weekly. And inspiration is for pictures and quotes and anything to help inspire me to lose baby weight. So that's that. And under fitness, I just kind of took the time to think about what my postpartum fitness plan will be for the first 6 months. So hopefully I'll be back down to my normal size by 6 months, but we'll see. So I just kind of broke it down month by month. And that completes my preparing for baby projects I've done. Some other things that I'm going to be working on. Let's go ahead and look at my to-do list. I've got a big furniture refinishing project that I really, really, really want to finish. So that's kind of like the next thing I'm going to focus on. And then I've got maybe some family pictures and making sure that I have all of the newborn picture. I'll probably make like a newborn picture checklist like I did for the birth and make sure I have his outfits and everything I need as far as like props for that. I need to finish completing my birth music and maybe burn that onto a CD or something. So anyway, those are kind of the things that I'm going to be working on over the next week or two. So I'll make another one of these update videos. Instead of doing them weekly, I'll just update when there's enough to update you guys on. And I'm going to be doing some menu planning. But anyway, that's it. So that is what I've been up to. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions on things I might be overlooking and forgetting to do before baby gets here. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.